Good morning, everybody. Here we are, starting another day of work. Nothing new, just another week starting right in front of our eyes. And I hope you are all starting a good day for those who are already awake, of course. Still wishing those who are still sleeping to enjoy the time in bed. Not mention for those who are still a bit lazy. It's not quite easy to see what's happening without lights. Yeah, that's it. Hope it's gonna be easier and faster to load this one over here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Oof. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better slide out. I can actually see something what's happening out here. Woo. Yeah, today's going to be one of those wet days. It's not cold. Today's not a cold day. It's about 6 degrees, I would say, which is good. It's not a cold day, but it's going to be a very wet day. The forecast showing rain all day long. So yeah, it will be one of those days. And I need to take the van for some service. Not service, just to pedal of the clutch is not working properly. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, good luck. And how you guys start your day? I hope everything is okay with you all. Oh gosh, there you go. It's not to charge. Oh come, I fully charged it last week and nothing is down in this cable. Yeah. I can see it's gonna be one of those days. So yeah, let's put it that way. How you guys are starting your day? How is everything around yourselves? I cannot say how did you start your week because the week is just starting for some of us. So let's hope it's going to be a good one. Let's hope it's going to be a very pleasant week. We're going to manage to go through it in a good pace with healthy, motivation, good spirit. At least that's what I need to get started with my week, and I hope you are all. your life. God bless you all. If you believe in God, if you don't believe, whatever you believe can protect you and give you strength to start. When I say it's not all about laughing, guys. Remember, challenges, they are always there. We're always going to have some challenges in life to see how strong we can go through the issues and problems what we have in our life, which is good, because there is no way you're going to learn how to get stronger if not with the problems, you know, what we get in life. What I believe, well, what I believe, I'm not saying it's right, but I believe all the time that I have problems, challenges, this is how you learn how to get stronger. And of course, never give up, ever. No matter what you are trying to do, no matter what you're trying to achieve, never give up. Maybe you're going to do not work on the first time. Maybe you're going to have to try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times before you can make it happen. But keep trying. Keep trying. Because the harder it will be to achieve your plans, the more you're going to get harder. Learn how to respect the process of everything what you do in life. Because that is what's going to make you strong, a strong person. The sacrifices, sometimes the tears you need to shed. And of course, I'm here to ask you to leave your like, to subscribe to the channel, to ask me, how can I get where I want? So you see, we all have a different ways of trying the battle of life. And my battle is to get at least another person to subscribe to the channel. Do you think this is an easy task? It's not. People listening to you all day long. Oh, who is there? Jeezy, how you doing? Hi there, good morning, how you doing? How is life treating you? Happy New Year! Remember guys, what makes you stronger and stronger is not winning the battle all the time, but is learn how to stand up when you lose it. And not stay down on the floor. You know, the inner power what you have. The time when you need to learn how to get stronger and stronger is the times when you fail. So you need to try again, and again. On the way to success, on the way to the winning. You only learn how to stand up when you fall. Many times. So whenever you fall in life, that's when you're going to learn how to stand up, be more careful. And really, being realistic, we're always in life going to have ups and downs. So celebrate the ups and never give up when you are down. That's when you need to work on your strength. to remember to order some material for shakers this weekend. I'm gonna lead a workshop of music, instrument making at the weekend on Saturday, and then maybe later on go for some drinks with the instruments. Okay, maybe by the weekend. We never know what's going to happen on next day. We never know what's going to happen on anything else. What's going to happen maybe in 10, 20, 30, 40 years time, or even tomorrow. So living the life, enjoy the day. Enjoy every single moment of the process. Hey Scott, how you doing? What am I doing? I'm loading my van to start with everybody. As you can see, I'm at home, so I'm load some coal into my van, and then I'm gonna get started with deliveries very soon. Today is one of those days. There's going to be a few days of work, plus I will need a half an hour at least at the garage to fix something on the clutch of the van, not on the clutch but on the pedal of the clutch. And as I was saying, today's quite a good day because it's not a cold day. But it's not so nice because it's going to be a very wet day. that's where the problem starts, when the rain comes. Never mind the cold, but the water. It does not make life any easier when it's raining, really. But the job still needs to be done, so. For all fans, it's not a bad job. That's your job. I think. Oh yeah. That's one of my jobs. I have another 4 or 5 jobs around there, but this is my mainly job. Yeah. This one here is my mainly job, but not the only. Life's too expensive these days to have only one job and leave. No, we're never going to be comfortable, but we can at least not struggle so much. Let's put it that way. That will make life a lot easier. yeah, when I say this is not my only job, but my main job, it's just because I do other things as well. You know? For example, I'm a massage therapist and a chef. I teach martial arts. I'm in charge of a martial arts school in the martial arts group in the UK, where we are 7 instructors, and I'm the instructor too. And I lead workshops around the UK and around Europe. Sometimes, oh boy, South America. When I say sometimes South America, it's only because I got jobs in Brazil when I'm going on my holidays. Sometimes, really. When I go on my holidays, I just want to spend most of the time with my family, so I gotta take more jobs around that. But, you know, if that would be convenient in some places, why not? Time to time. Just trying to make a living, motherfucker. Just trying to make a living, like everybody, like you all. How many hours or bags a day? It depends, buddy. It depends. Normally, I would do 2 loads a day. And that can really depend on hours. Normally, my working hours will be from 7:30 until 3:30. This 3 hours. But rarely, I finish work that late. Sometimes I finish work around midday, 1 o'clock, latest 2 o'clock, and whenever I finish work, I can just go home. You know, like in the summertime, sometimes I come to work around 8:30 in the morning. By 10 o'clock, after 1.5 hours or 2 hours of work, I'm done, and I just go home, and I still get paid the same salary. So it's not bad at all. You know, it seems like it's a very hard work. It seems. I would say it's not the easiest job, but it is very easy for me. When I say that, it's because this is what I've chosen to do, you know, for work. I used to be a chef before, and I just want to have something new for my life. I just want to start something different, and finding this job completely changed my life in a better way. So when I mention to people, be happy with what you do, I mean it. Because, yeah, I was making a lot of more money as a chef. You know, I was enjoying the process of chefing for over 20 years. I started cooking when I was very young. Then I started working at maybe when I was 11, 12 years old, in several jobs, all the time going back to the kitchen. So I enjoyed what I did for some time. And then one day I just found, well, now it's time for me to go and try something new before it gets too late and I won't be able to change my profession. Okay? Because sometimes you just get like stuck with what you do. And even though when you try to change it, you can't make it. No life. Sometimes it's difficult in life, sometimes you just go, you can't leave your job because of the financial situation, you know, or just because you lose this need of challenge in your life. When you feel, well, I'm safe with what I'm doing, I'm not gonna try anything new because this is what I know. I'm quite lucky because I got out of hospitality quite early age, let's put it that way. When I say early age, I was like 30, I was 30, 31. I was around 31 when I decided I don't want to be a chef anymore. No, sorry. I was 29 when I decided I don't want to be a chef anymore. And the transition between jobs, it took almost 2 years from the time I decided I don't want to work in hospitality to the time when I actually have changed my job. Okay, so it was not just the fact one day I decided I don't want to be a chef and then the next day I already have another job. No, the process was, and this is what I hate. The other cold one just arrived now and really annoys me because all the time when I put the blood machine out, he arrives. I could simply leave the machine here, but trust me, if I leave the machine here, he would not arrive now, or maybe he would not even come to work. I have that experience, right? So before you guys say anything, and now he comes for another chat. I don't. Give us a second. Hi, Lee.
You can't give Nick a ring from it, can you? I just need Robert Foster's telephone number.
Foster's?
Robert Foster, you know, LCC.
Yeah, but well, you know, bills never stop coming, buddy. Bills never stop coming these days. Everything's so expensive. Never mind. You go to a shop, even to Alden Lidl. So I remember going there with 20 quid back on the days. Yeah, only a few years back, and you were coming back home with full bags of food. Now you go to the shop with 100 quid, couple of bags on the hand, one bag on each hand, and that's it. You know, it's very, very expensive just to make a living nowadays. It's very scary. It's absolutely scary. God almighty. You know. But anyway, that's what we have. So, as I say, there's not much what we can do apart of going and getting an extra job only to cover the bills. Let me just close the one here, guys. But at least, you know, I'm quite happy not need to live on benefits. say that mainly for the young kids. You know, like a lot of people, they should get apprenticeship in life, but they are already worried how much they're gonna get paid. Don't give a shit about that, guys. When you are young, and if you still live with your parents, what you worried about getting paid for a few hours of work a day? You're gonna gain experience. Try 1, 2, 3 different types of jobs, and then one day you might have an opportunity in one of those areas where you can use your skills. You know, I have no idea how many times I've been worked for free when I was young, just to learn something basic. You know, how to talk to people, how to communicate, how to, I don't know, lay a brick, how to do anything, fix a tire. One day, the door will be open for you, and you're gonna have many opportunities. But do you have the skill? You don't have to be very well skilled in something, but at least if you know some basics that will help you to get a better job and to have a better chance in life. That's why I say every single person has an opportunity in life. You just need to know how to use it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hit the road, so phone down, and I'll see you guys later on. But for now.